I want to know how to be invincible. Anytime an obstacle comes, I quit. Am I afraid of success? Maybe I'm answering my question. How do I embrace this new me of power? Beautiful question. The only way you can remind yourself of what it means to be invincible is by answering this question. How many of you agree, firstly, anyone can feel good during the good times? Anyone can feel abundant when the economy looks abundant, yes or no? Anyone can feel great when they're going through great times, yes or no? So think about this. What is the true purpose of personal development? Is it for the good days or the bad days? Think about that carefully. Is it for the good times or the bad times? Well, if you really think about it, it's actually for the bad times. So how can you tell how personally developed you are? The answer is simple. See how you respond during the bad times. Is this finally making sense? That is a true testament of who you actually believe yourself to be right now. This is why somebody's true character is actually revealed during adversity. So you can tell yourself all of these positive affirmations as much as you like, but if you want to see who you really are, let's see how you respond during bad moments. That's showing you how much you know this stuff. Now, in that moment, it should become a revelation for you. I got to continue working on myself to the extent that one day I can begin to have wonderful, terrible days. How many of you love the sound of that? I can begin to have good, bad days. That's possible, by the way. Some of you, you'll get to a point where during your most worst failures, you'll be popping an alcohol-free champagne. And you'll be like, this is the best moment ever, Tim. This is possible. This is possible. Provided you embrace the LMA methodology in your lifetime. Are you getting this? So anytime you feel like there's a problem that's getting the better of you, remind yourself it is not the problem. That's the problem. It's size of you in relation to that problem. That's what you're labeling as a problem. Ask me why. Ask me why. Because think about this. If you're a level 5 person, you come across a level 10 problem, is that a big problem from a level 5 perspective? Yes or no? Yes, it's a huge ass problem. Yes or no? But let's say you grow yourself to level 15 person in strength of emotions, in strength of thinking and acting and being. And let's say you're now level 15 and you come across this same level 10 problem. Is that now a big problem or a little problem? It's a little problem. In short, the size of the problem is never the problem. The size of you in relation to this problem, that's what you're labeling as a problem. So the aim of the game is to grow yourself to the extent that these problems no longer faze you. Think about this. How many of you agree in your adult years right now you're in, there are things you find today is no problem that used to be a problem back in your teenage years? Yes or no? Yes or no, by the way? For example, for me, public speaking was a huge problem when I was younger. In fact, only a couple of years ago it was a huge problem. Nowadays, it's no problem. Why? Because I've grown myself here in this area. But likewise with you, there are things in your life that you used to find hard that today you find easy. The aim of the game is to accelerate this process of change and growing and transcending in your life. So that way you feel like you're invincible. And in that moment, you will tap into this embodiment of being unstoppable. How many of you love the sound of that?